Hey guys, Katsuma Gaming here. Finally we're back with a new arena guide for the current battle arena versus the Water Princess Runner. Like, I think a few arenas before that, but not so many. This is an AOE arena, so that means in the last wave there are multiple enemies, which means that units with AOE skills and ultis, like for example the new Aqua and Kameka, are great additions for this arena. Generally speaking, the enemy is weak to lightning attacks, so you kind of want to use lightning teams. They deal water damage, which is also expected by a lightning weak arena. So any kind of water resistance earrings are great to have, but not a need, because to be honest, the damage with some healing is low enough that you can get away with just using gauge up earrings that are off element. That's totally fine. The enemy is weak to poison and bind attacks, but that really does not matter here. First up, we don't have a good unit to bind the enemies here. You can, I think, use some units, but it's not really not recommended to bind enemies. And also poisoning them is fine, but you don't get that much damage out of the poison effect. That's why I think you should just not care about it. So that's our general infos to the arena. Let's talk about team comps for this arena. First up, this is the team that I'm going to use. It consists of OG Mel, or Meru, whatever you call it. She has one gauge up support, aka Feslia. She has the gauge up water resistance earrings, since she's in the front and potentially takes the most amount of damage with a simple gold turn. Then I actually got lucky and got Christmas Aqua, so she's the second unit with Fes Aqua and a water damaging boosting sub here. Yes, this is confusing, but the whole reason why she's there is I don't have another physical attack boosting Aqua sub. Yes, I would have Rapper Aqua, but she's still level 1, non-Think-Ride and stuff like that. So I just wanted to have a unit that is Think-Rided in here, and she at least boosts the ult damage a little bit. She's not a great sub, but that's why she's here. So if you have a better replacement for her, just use that. Normal damage weapon, gauge up earring again, and the Aqua passive trait with her ulti 2 version 1 to lower the enemy's defense, because she and Mel are the two physical units in the team, and with that I have more physical damage in this team than magical damage, and that's why I'm using her ulti 1 version 2. If you, for example, run this team with the Komiko, so you run Aqua, Rin, Komiko or something like that, I don't know, that's the point when you actually start to use her ulti 1 version 2, because that moment you have more magical damage in your team and you can use the other ulti. Third unit here in my team is Rin. She's there to buff my team. She also has one gauge up support with Fast Union, the gauge up earring, gold turn, and her ulti 1 version 2 to buff your whole team's physical and magical attack. Slot 4 most of the time doesn't matter because she shouldn't come in. In case the unit comes in, she maybe has a good back damage thing. In my case, I use School Union here. She's already grinded. She has the Union trait. So for example, if my Rin faints and my Mal would have a good enough gauge that it matters that she can get another ulti in, that would be great. So that's why she's there. I saw other people using, for example, OG2 Chris here as a slot 4 unit. Again, there are a lot of units that can work as a great slot 4 here. And last but not least, I have here Casino Melissa. I can not use Halloween Aqua here since I already used Christmas Aqua. So the next best team passive trait provider from my team is the Melissa, because she gives 3% physical attack boost instead of the normal 2%, plus some bonus water damage for Aqua's ulti. If you run this team, like for example the rank 1 persons run this team, aka if you run Aqua, Komiko, and I think it was Rin if I remember correctly. Let me double check. If you run this kind of team, then you want to run Whiz, because Whiz gives a 3% magical attack boost, and with that is better here. But yeah, that's the other team. If you have Komiko, you can just use that team. Komiko will slow the boss. No, she will self-buff, I think, with the ulti 1 version 1. That gives also a self-speed boost. So Rin can self-speed plus buff, Komiko can self-speed and buff, and with that, you have speed on 2 out of 3 units, and Aqua is not that high damage profile either. So no speed on her doesn't matter too much. That's why you can just run with these ultis and get away with not having a proper speed boost provider for your team. Yo, Jules, welcome. There are other ways though, because I saw a person posting a really cool video that I don't want to waste, not show you guys, and that is Syndrome, aka the rank 1 guy. He also makes some videos, and Here he actually makes a team comp of mostly 3-star units, so really well usable free-to-play team that consists of Megumin for wave clear. We have Mitsurugi with his ulti 2 version 2 as an AoE damaging skill, and yes, his 3-star is actually better here than his 4-star, because his 4-star doesn't have 2 damaging skills. That's why we use the 3-star Mitsurugi here with this new ulti. That also works. In that case, we also use 3-star Lolisa as our buffer, and then Erika comes in. She has a tier 1 speed boost for your whole team, I think, if I remember correctly. With that, you have a buffer, you have some bonus gauge, so you can speed Mitsurugi's ulti, and you have some kind of speed, aka pretty much everything you need besides the Rash Red. So you just go with like pure damage and no Rash Red. And of course, since we don't use Aqua here, you can actually use Halloween Aqua here. Just skipping ahead till the end here, that you can see how good this team works. You can see the team pretty much ends with roughly 2 million, which is great for team with like these units. It's really cool to see how it works and everything like that, so check it out. I'll probably link it down below in the video description. So that's a great alternative. Otherwise, if you don't have the Aqua but you still want to use more 4-star version units, you can potentially run Snow Cecily. I'm not really sure how great she will be, but she should be fine. I also know that people actually run in JP Fez Aqua to just have more gauge for your whole team, so that's also something that could work. And of course the bonus CDR, so that team can just have more or the same amount of skills for both Mel and Rin, plus some more bonus gauge up that you can maybe just go with like no gauge up subs on Rin and Mel, go a little bit more on the pure damage side and just do a lot more damage that way. So yeah, replacement for Mel, just Komiko to be honest, replacement for Aqua, Fez Aqua, or you can just use Halloween Aqua slot 5 and use another strong Electro unit there. Replacement for Rin, to be honest, you can just use 3-star Lolisa worst case, that should also work. And slot 4 really doesn't matter, OG2 Chris, Yun, whatever you have left should be great, because normally slot 4 doesn't come out, but if it comes out, should be something decent. Electric Vanir could also work. Hi line. Assists, we just used Jamoske. Again, next week we should get Ares assistant with that. Jamoske is gone for good, to be honest, as an assist. So this is the last chance we actually have to use him. And as a sub assist, we just use the Lightning Scroll. We apply a Rash Red to the enemy anyway, or just the Aqua ulti lowering the enemy's defense. With that, we can trigger the passive. That just makes it the best assist that we have here. And that's pretty much all that is left to say here, so let's jump right into the run. By the way, Jules, how are you? Do you want to let people know who you are, maybe? Hey. First wave clear is just Aqua AoE with lightning damage, boost. You're doing as well as you can be, that's great. Yeah, dude, I saw about the layoff and was really scared on what's going to happen with you. I was really scared of that, but good that you are still there. Yeah, guys, do you remember Tyr, our old community manager? AKA the best community manager you could ever ask for. Tyr, I still know a lot of people in Discord talking about you and being like how good of a community manager you are, so I'm pretty sure people still remember you, yes. By the way, Tyr, not sure if you know that, but there's a Konosuba Switch game coming out soon. So if you want some more Konosuba in your life, that might be something you want to check out.
いなさい。さあ覚悟なさい。こっちは準備できてるよ。消えなさい。セイクリッドクリエイトウォーター。私だってやるときはやるんだから。こんなのはどう？これで終わりよ。食らいなさい。これはどうかしら。これはどうかしら。とっておきを見せてあげますわ。
Let me get the... I got the ulti off before Rin dies. That's the only problem here. Let's go scared off.
これで終わりにしましょう。魔力は十分だよ。準備できたわ。これが女神の実力よ。
Okay, let's wait for the buff here. Reapply a rash red. If we get lucky, we can get one more Mel ulti in here at the end. Maybe Aqua feigning is the best thing that can actually happen here. Going to use one Aqua basic here and hope that it triggers a passive trait, because I think it's so far it hasn't even triggered. Nice, you got the ulti in. And yeah, just like that. Pretty decent score, I think. You can improve some stuff there, like the CDR timing. This was like nowhere near perfect. This was just like a pretty much YOLO run with a little bit of speed up. I actually did one run on a different account where I got around 2.5 million with this exact same team with a little bit of improvements. Like, you can have the better sub. You can potentially get away with actually using lightning damage boosting earring on Aqua because she doesn't need to gauge up that much. That's a way to improve this team damage. Like, there's some stuff to get this team into a top 20 finish for sure, maybe even higher with some decent crits. I think the crit amount here is actually pretty decent. But yeah, that's pretty much the rough idea with that team. Again, if you run a Comico team, the wave clear should be pretty similar. Like, one wave clear is Aqua, the second is just Comico double hit plus Rin plus maybe another basic or just double Rin skill, whatever. Something like that should work, and then you just spam your skills, spam your ultis, try to loop them as good as possible. And with that, you should be able to achieve high ranks. So I hope this video helps you out. If it did, remember, like, subscribe, follow for more content. Tune into my Twitch stream if you want to chat with our old CM Tyr. Hopefully he comes more often. That would be amazing. So we can discuss all the cool infos that he knew and couldn't talk about, and now can finally talk about. And see you all in the next one. Bye.
だから一緒に行きましょう。いつもありがとう。もし嫌だって言うなら